our planet, the Earth, calm and beautiful. But it hasn't always been like that. The Earth was formed about 4.5 billion years ago, when a massive collision between two smaller planets caused the debris to come together and form the Earth as we know it today. This collision was so powerful that it created a huge amount of heat and energy, causing the newly formed planet to melt into a hot ball of molten rock. As the Earth cooled, it formed a solid crust. This process took hundreds of millions of years, as the heat from the collision slowly dissipated. Around 3.8 billion years ago, the surface had cooled enough for liquid water to exist. This was a crucial development, as we now know that wherever there is liquid water, there is the potential for life. Life on Earth is thought to have begun around 3.5 billion years ago, in the form of simple, single-celled organisms living in the oceans. These early life forms were likely similar to modern-day bacteria, and were able to survive by consuming nutrients from their environment. Over time, these organisms evolved and became more complex. Some developed the ability to photosynthesize, turning sunlight into energy. Others learned to consume other living things for energy. As life on Earth became more diverse, the planet's first continents began to form. These land masses provided new environments for life to evolve and adapt to. The first continents on Earth began to form around 500 million years ago, as the planet's tectonic plates moved and collided with one another. These continents provided new environments for life to thrive in, and allowed for the evolution of a greater variety of species. Around 400 million years ago, animals began to move onto the land. This was a major milestone in the history of life on Earth, as it opened up new opportunities for evolution and adaptation. Plants followed, and the first forests appeared. The Earth's climate also began to change, going through cycles of warming and cooling. The emergence of forests on Earth, around 300 million years ago, marked a major shift in the planet's ecosystems. These lush environments provided a new home for a wide variety of plants and animals, and allowed for the evolution of new species. The rise of forests also had a significant impact on the Earth's climate, as they played a role in the planet's carbon cycle. Dinosaurs first appeared on Earth around 200 million years ago, and quickly became the dominant group of animals on the planet. These massive reptiles were adapted to a wide range of environments, and could be found on every continent. They ruled the Earth for millions of years, until a mass extinction event wiped them out around 65 million years ago. This mass extinction that occurred was a major turning point in the history of life on Earth. This event, which is thought to have been caused by a meteor impact, wiped out the dinosaurs and many other species, and paved the way for the rise of mammals. Mammals now became the dominant group on Earth. They diversified and adapted to a wide range of environments. The evolution of mammals was characterized by the development of new features, such as warm-blooded metabolism and the ability to give birth to living species, by carry their offspring inside their bodies, until they are ready to be born. Over time, primates evolved and adapted to their environments, developing new features and behaviors that help them to thrive. Some learned to use tools, which allowed them to access new sources of food and defend themselves from predators. Others developed larger brains, which gave them the ability to solve problems and communicate with one another. As these early primates evolved, they split into different branches of the evolutionary tree. Some remained in the trees, while others ventured out onto the ground. These ground-dwelling primates eventually gave rise to the first hominids, a group of early humans that included species such as Homo habilis and Homo erectus. Homo habilis, which means handyman, is thought to be one of the first species of humans to use tools. They had larger brains than their primate ancestors and were able to create and use simple stone tools. Homo erectus, which means upright man, was the first hominid to leave Africa and migrate to other parts of the world. They were also the first to use fire, which allowed them to cook their food and stay warm in colder climates. As these early humans evolved and adapted to their environments, they developed new features and behaviors that set them apart from other animals. They became more intelligent, more agile, and more skilled at communicating with one another, which gave them an advance in hunting and survival. The evolution of humans ultimately led to the emergence of Homo sapiens, or modern humans. Homo sapiens have a larger brain and a more advanced language ability than any other species of humans that have existed, and that led to the survival and progress towards the modern human. Human civilization as we know it today began to emerge around 10,000 years ago. These early societies were simple and focused on survival, but as time passed, they became more complex. People learned to farm, domesticate animals, and create tools. We also developed systems of government, art, and religion. Homo sapiens are now the dominant species on Earth, and our intelligence and adaptability have allowed us to thrive in a wide range of environments. But the evolution of humans is not over yet. As we continue to face new challenges and opportunities in the future, it is likely that we will continue to evolve and adapt in ways that we can't yet imagine. Today, the Earth is home to a diverse and complex array of living things. Humans have impacted the planet in many ways, both positive and negative. We have built great cities, developed technology, and increased our understanding of the world around us. But we have also caused pollution, destruction of natural habitats, and climate change. As we move into the future, it will be important for us to find ways to use technology in a sustainable way that benefits both humanity and the natural world. This will require us to consider the long-term consequences of our actions and to find ways to minimize our impact on the planet. One possibility for the future is the expansion of human life beyond Earth. Some people believe that in order for humanity to survive and thrive in the long term, we will need to explore and settle other planets and moons in our solar system and beyond. This would require the continued development of advanced technologies, such as space travel and terraforming, which would allow us to adapt to new environments and create livable conditions on other worlds. While the idea of leaving Earth to expand life in the universe may seem like science fiction, it is a possibility that we will need to consider as we look towards the future. As our understanding of the universe and our place in it continues to evolve, we may find that the ultimate goal of humanity is to become a multiplanetary species and conquer space and other planets. Thank you for watching our video on the history of Earth. We hope you have a better understanding of the incredible journey that our planet has been on, and the role that humans have played in its evolution. We also hope that you have a greater appreciation for the challenges and opportunities that we will face as we move into the future, and that you will join us in working towards a better and more sustainable future for all.